think it's Colin and Dom, because I think I have 13 in there. Colin and Dom. So then McCormick Colin. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna wait for some viewers, and then we're gonna start it. This is the semifinals of the tournament, and this is gonna be what decides a lot of games. Hello, viewer number one. But this is going to be a deciding factor in these games. At the moment, Colin and Tyler and Ryan and Alec on the other side of the bracket. So these two games will decide who moves on. They're just both going to go to 21. Oh, what's up, Brendan? I'm going to wait for like one more viewer maybe, and then I'll start the broadcasting. But for now, we'll set up the teams. So Colin McCormick's team has not changed since the beginning. He has 2 Clippers, which has kind of worked well for him in the end. I think that it's going to be... he might have a good chance of winning. But the other player is Andrew Wiggins. So, there were a few surprises in this tournament. We had... okay, I guess it's hot, you know what I mean? So we had a few surprises in the tournament, and I think that's what really made this tournament good. Tyler's team has been the surprise of the year. Somehow he pulled through a game of 2 tough games and somehow won. I don't know how, but he did it. His team is actually not even that good. If you really look at his team, he traded away Giannis. He just did not make good moves, yet he is still in the semis, and people don't know exactly why. And then one of his game changers is Kristaps. So these will be the 2 teams, and let's head into the game. So the first game will be against Colin and Tyler. This will decide who plays Alec or Ryan Sislin. Right now, it's looking to be competitive. I mean, Colin's team did surprise a few people because of his pick with Chris Paul and DeAndre. And Wiggins was just a good pick, but I think that this is going to be a really good game here. So we're going to choose the sides to computer, camera to 2K, and here we go. Tyler's team brings up the ball first, and the game's on. Draymond Green tries to get pound around Chris Paul. Missed the shot. No, Carson, I won't. Wiggins gets past Hayward. Gives it to Jordan. Jordan gives it back to Wiggins. Ball stolen by Hayward, but Jordan gets it back. Jordan gives it to Wiggins, who slams right over Hayward. A surprising move. I thought that would be a layup. The ball goes into Draymond. The surprise point guard, I always thought that Hayward would bring up the ball. Carson, be quiet. Porzingis. A fadeaway jumper that can't convert. Porzingis has been trying a lot of those, and yet their team has just still been successful. Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan have had a great connection. 1-2 punch that has been deadly with Wiggins in the backup. But Chris Paul gets the ball back and takes a 3 that cannot connect. Porzingis grabs the rebound. Porzingis, an easy layup. Score is tied 1-1. Already looking to be a good game. The ball goes to Jordan. A screen from Wiggins. Jordan just trying to get past. Jordan gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins trying to get past Hayward. Wiggins gives it to Paul. Chris Paul gets a pick from Jordan. Paul gives it to Jordan, to Wiggins. Wiggins launches a three that can't connect. Tyler's team on the fast break. Hayward just goes up with it and connects. Tyler's team has a 2-1 lead. Chris Paul gets a pick from Jordan. A good pass to DeAndre, who finishes the layup on some good defense from Porzingis. So far, a very close game between Colin and Tyler. Draymond Green trying to get past Paul. Draymond Green did lose the ball the last few times. Hayward can't get it. Colin's team on the fast break. Paul pulls up and hits the jumper. Nice shot from Chris Paul. Porzingis passes it into Green. Green gives it to Hayward. Green gets it back. Green gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis spins, can't get it. Porzingis gives it to Hayward. A pick. Hayward gives it to Green. Green could make the lead, and he gets the lead, 4-3. Carson, sorry, man, but no. Chris Paul drives in, an easy layup for Chris Paul. Porzingis gives the ball to Green. Draymond looking to give it to Porzingis. Porzingis tries to get around Jordan. Porzingis gets in, gets fouled, but gets no good. Porzingis gives it to Draymond. Draymond with a floater that misses. Carson, I'm not supporting a thief. It's called fair game. I can't just eliminate somebody. I know it's criminal behavior, Carson, but we don't know if he's gonna win. So if he probably will lose, to be honest, in my personal opinion. Porzingis with a fadeaway that goes in. Chris Paul. Wiggins. I don't know if he wins, Carson. Hayward. Gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis gets a pick from Draymond. Porzingis trying to get past both Paul and Jordan. Draymond gets a pick from Porzingis. Porzingis rolls, contact layup, that can't go in. He gets the rebound, puts it right back up for the easy layup. Chris Paul. Spin. Loses the ball. Draymond picks it up. Goes down the other end. Porzingis with the three. Goes in. Tyler's team is getting a 4-point lead. Carson, we'll vote on that about if he should be disqualified. But for now, we're just, if he wins, but we'll see. Porzingis gives the ball to Green. Draymond gives it to Hayward. Hayward can't make the shot, but Draymond grabs it, puts it right back up. A good rebound and a good putback. Jordan gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins, an easy layup. Green. Actually, Carson, I saw Mike today. I was at the A Fields, and I saw Mike. Hey, Hayward. My dad was walking the dog, so we were there, and Mike came down on his bike. Hayward, trying to get past Wiggins. Gives it to Porzingis for the easy layup. Paul gets it. He was just by himself. But Paul gives it to Jordan. Jordan gives it to Paul. Wiggins takes the shot, and it goes in. A good shot from Andrew Wiggins. Green. Gives it to Porzingis. The ball knocked loose. Porzingis loses it. The ball goes to Chris Paul. Chris Paul gives it to Jordan. Jordan posts up Porzingis. Jordan can't convert. The ball goes to Hayward. Hayward pulls it, but can't convert. Wiggins going down the other end. Wiggins gets a pick from Jordan. Wiggins trying to get past Hayward. A contact layup that Wiggins can't finish, but Wiggins gets it back. Still can't finish. Draymond pulls up for three, and it's no good. Wiggins gives it to Paul. Jordan gets the ball. An easy layup for DeAndre Jordan. Collins' team is slowly trying to get a lead back up. Green gives it to Hayward. Hayward. A fadeaway jumper that can't convert. Another miss for Tyler's team. The ball goes to Paul. A pick. The ball goes down low to Jordan, but Porzingis blocks the pass, but the ball goes right back. Paul gives it to Jordan. Jordan drives in on Porzingis and makes the layup. Collins' team getting back in this game. Could they win it? We don't know. Green gets a pick from Porzingis. Draymond gives it to Porzingis with a fancy pass, and it goes in. A good play from Draymond to Porzingis. Paul gets a pick from Jordan. A three ball that can't go in. Hayward grabs the rebound. Gives it to Green. Green pump fakes. Tries to get around Paul. No luck. Green gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis loses it. Jordan grabs it. The ball goes to Wiggins. Wiggins can't hit the jump shot. No good. Hayward gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis finishes. Another basket for Tyler's team. Chris Paul gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins puts it up, but can't convert. A strange play. Wiggins gets fouled and can't convert. Wiggins gets a pick. Wiggins drives and converts on the layup. Wiggins is having a great game. The ball gets lost. Paul grabs it, gives it to Jordan. The ball goes back to Paul. Paul Wiggins spins. Hayward has it. Hayward gives it to Green. Green puts up the layup and goes in. The size difference is killing Chris Paul in this matchup. Chris Paul gives the ball to Wiggins. Wiggins tries to get around Hayward, but has no luck. Wiggins, the fadeaway, that goes in. A great shot from Andrew Wiggins, who was having a great game. The ball goes to Draymond. Draymond gives it to Hayward. Hayward drives. A shooting foul from DeAndre, who does block it after, but it is a shooting foul. The ball goes to Green. Draymond trying to get past Paul. Paul strips it, but the ball goes back to Tyler's team. A pick from Draymond. Wiggins, good pick and roll defense. A pick from Porzingis. Nobody can get open. Hayward trying to go 1v1 against Wiggins. Draymond gets it. Gets around Chris Paul. DeAndre can't block it. The ball goes to Paul. Chris Paul gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins. Jump shot. That couldn't convert. Wiggins with another good shot. He's on fire. Green gives the ball to Hayward. Hayward gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis gives it to Green. Green loses it. Paul gets it. Chris Paul gives it to Jordan. Ball back to Paul, and Paul misses on the shooting foul layup. So it looks like he'll be getting the ball back. The ball goes to Wiggins, who's having a great game. Fakes it, and a floater that can't convert. But Jordan grabs it, puts it up, and gets fouled, and converts. No free throws, but a good play from DeAndre Jordan. Draymond brings the ball up. Tries to get past Paul. Gives the ball to Porzingis. The ball is lost. Wiggins grabs it. Wiggins tries to go all the way. Gets fouled on the shot. Wiggins with a good steal, but just could not convert on the other end. Wiggins gets a pick from Jordan. Gives it to CP3 for the wide open jump shot, and he converts. Colin is only down by 1. Draymond loses the ball. Another steal. The ball goes to Wiggins, who pulls up and can't convert. A big shot from Wiggins that just could not go in. The ball goes to Green. Draymond gives it to Hayward. Hayward with the floater that goes in. A defensive stop and a 3 could end this game. Chris Paul gets past Wiggins for the 3. No good. Wiggins has lost his touch. But Chris Paul gets it back. He's on fire as he makes the layup. A great play from Chris Paul. A good defensive point guard. Draymond Green brings the ball up. Gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis gives it back to Green. Green gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis down to Hayward. Hayward with a wide open layup. A defensive breakdown. Chris Paul. Chris Paul gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins drives in, and an easy layup against Porzingis. Right now, it just seems as if, well, Wiggins and Paul are doing good, but DeAndre's not that good at contributing. Green gives it to Hayward. The ball's stripped. DeAndre can't grab it. Porzingis grabs it. The ball goes to Green. Green trying to get past CP3. Can't get past him. The ball goes to Porzingis, who has 9 seconds to shoot. Draymond's left open for 3, and that's no good. A big shot. Wiggins gives it to Paul. Paul gives it back to Wiggins. Wiggins looking to score here. A contested jumper that just cannot go in. Not a good shot. Hayward, contested 3, an air ball. Not something that you think a professional basketball player would do. Chris Paul. Drives in. A contested jumper that goes in. Chris Paul's on fire here, leading his team to tie the game. These few next possessions will decide this game. Draymond trying to get past Paul. Gets past him and dunks right over Chris Paul. Nothing Chris Paul could do about that one. Hoping to convert on the other end, Chris Paul starts dribbling down the court. The ball goes to Jordan. Tries to get past Kristaps, but has no luck. Gives the ball back out to Paul. The ball goes to Wiggins. Wiggins loses the ball. The ball goes to Draymond Green, who tries to put a layup against Paul, and it goes in. A great play from Draymond Green with a finish. That could have been a deciding basket in this game. Chris Paul gives it to DeAndre. DeAndre trying to get past Porzingis. A contested layup that just can't go in. And Jordan falls down and will not be there to get the layup. Draymond for a clutch three that just will not go in. Wiggins goes down the other side. Is this an ISO play? No. The ball goes to Chris Paul. Gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins trying to put the moves on Hayward. And he does it. A jump shot for Wiggins in a close, tight game. Draymond Green tries to get past Paul. Draymond. Spin move. Still can't get past Paul, but he gets past Paul and makes the easy layup. Draymond Green starting to beat Paul in these last few minutes of the game. This team needs to score on this possession, and if it's a three, well, that's even better. Chris Paul drives with contact and is blocked by Draymond Green. Hayward goes down the other end. Hayward gets a pick from Porzingis. Hayward gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis steps back but can't get off the three. The ball goes to Porzingis, who finishes. A clutch shot from Porzingis. Chris Paul trying to cross. Chris Paul gives it to Wiggins. A pick from Jordan. The ball goes down to Jordan, who gets blocked by Porzingis in the last second. Porzingis moves the ball up the court, gives it to Draymond. Draymond for the final shot, and he can't hit it. A chance for the other team to win it. Chris Paul gives it to Jordan, right back to Paul. The ball goes to Wiggins. Wiggins loses the ball. Hayward goes down the other end. This is a seemingly impossible stop to a fast break when Draymond can't hit the shot. Another miss for this team. This is not good. Colin might have a chance, but it is very slim. The ball goes to Jordan. Jordan gives it to Paul. Paul gives it to Jordan. Jordan drives and misses the slam. Gives it back out to Wiggins. Paul gives it to Jordan. Jordan can't get past Porzingis. Fouled on the shot. Right now, I don't think that this team is looking for a basket underneath. They want a good three-pointer. But at the moment, it's not looking like that. DeAndre talking to his teammate before checking the ball up. Gives the ball to Paul. Chris Paul, ISO. Backs up, gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins gives it back to Paul. Paul could tie the game. And he does. Well, they're down by one, but it's close enough. A defensive stop here could be a big sign. Paul stays on Draymond Green, who has been killing him in these last few quarters. Draymond Green can't get past Paul. The ball goes down to Porzingis, their top player. Porzingis misses the layup. Jordan with a rebound. A great play from DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul has the ball. Their leader of the night. Jordan tries to get past Porzingis. A contested layup that misses. Jordan had a better shot than that. He could have passed it out. The ball goes back to Green, who's covered for the three, and he misses. The ball goes to Paul. Chris Paul brings it up. Chris Paul gives it to Jordan. Jordan tries to get past Porzingis. Contested layup that Jordan can't finish, but he grabs the rebound. Gets fouled and can't make another fouled miss. This last possession could either spell a great comeback or the doom. A terrible play by Chris Paul, who gives the ball away in the last seconds of this game. Porzingis passing it in to Green. A defensive stop here would give them another chance, but Green seemingly just gets past Paul. Green trying to work his way past Paul. Paul plays some good post defense. The ball goes back to Green. Green puts it up, fouled, and scores! Tyler's team will be going to the finals unless Carson's argument pulls through. If not, well, then we don't know. But for now, Tyler's team is going to the finals after Draymond Green and Kristaps Porzingis led them to a win. A surprise win. DeAndre, this team put in some good work, but apparently it just wasn't enough. Tomorrow we will see if Carson's argument will hold with our group on whether Tyler Schweizer's crime was just not, well, it just wasn't good and that we should expel him from the league. But at the moment, we're probably going to say that Tyler moves on to the finals unless it happens. So Tyler is probably moving on to the finals. Yes. Next up is Ryan Sisslin versus Alec, and this pulled through with the leadership of Curry, who has made an amazing contribution to his team. The Clippers, where are they? JJ Redick and Gasol. Alec's team will consist of Eric Bledsoe, Karl Anthony Towns, and Bradley Beal. This will be the last game until tomorrow, and tomorrow will be the finals. It will be a big one, that's for sure. Well, this will decide who plays Tyler Schweizer in the finals. And right now, it's looking to be a close game, as Ryan Sisselin's team, led by the work of Stephen Curry, might have a chance. Well, probably will win this game. But for now, the opening score goes to Alec's team. Curry brings up the ball, their leader in this whole series. Curry gives it to Redick. A step back jumper that can convert. Bledsoe brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Beal. A step back three. That converts. 3-0. Alec's team's in the lead. Curry gets a pick from Gasol. Curry gives it down to Gasol, who converts on the easy layup. Bledsoe gives it to Beal. Gives it back to Bledsoe. Bledsoe gives it to Towns. Gives it back to Bledsoe. The ball goes to Beal. The ball goes to Towns, who makes the layup. Ryan Sisselin's team's defense is not doing so well. Curry, a spin move, breaks Bledsoe's ankles. JJ Redick for the wide open three, and he connects. A great play from Stephen Curry. Bledsoe gives the ball to Towns. A pick from Bledsoe. Towns gives it to Bledsoe, but Steph Curry steals it, but it turns into a bucket for Alec's team as a save from Redick goes right to Karl Anthony Towns. Curry looking to do what he did to Bledsoe last time. The ball goes down to Gasol, back to Curry. The ball goes to Gasol. Gasol gives it to Curry. Curry gives it to Redick. Redick drives, fouled, and one for JJ Redick. A great play. JJ Redick with a great basket. Not usually known as the athletic type, but a pretty good player. The ball goes to Beal. A pick from Carl Anthony. Beal gives it down, but Gasol with the steal. The ball goes to Redick. Redick gives it to Curry. Curry, step back, makes it. Is that a 3? Nope, it's a 2. Foot was on the line. A good play from Steph Curry to tie this game up. Bledsoe comes down the other end. The ball, Bledsoe tries to get past him, but Curry grabs the rebound. Goes down the other end and pulls up for 3. No good. A little too far out, and Bledsoe was right behind him. Beal gives it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe gives it to Beal. Beal trying to get past Redick. Beal puts it up, but it can't go in. Redick gives the ball to Curry. Curry gives it to Gasol. Gasol. Fade away. That can't go in. Both teams are on a little bit of a cold streak here. Beal gets a pick. Beal gives it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe fakes, gives it down to Towns. Towns, the hook, that can't go in. Curry gets a pick. Curry, deep 3. Can't connect. That's one of Curry's major things. I'm surprised he couldn't connect on that one. Eric Bledsoe trying to get past Curry. Bledsoe gives it to Towns. A tough layup for Towns that just does not go in. Gasol gives it to Curry. Curry gives it to Redick. Redick contested. Can't go in. Curry with a great rebound. Who gets the putback layup. A great play from Curry. The ball goes to Bledsoe. Bledsoe tries to make a move around Curry. Drives in and converts on the layup. 6-6 at the moment. Curry gets a pick from Redick. Redick rolls off, but Curry tries to take it in. Contested, but he can't make it. The ball tipped out of bounds by... The ball tipped out of bounds by the Ballers as the Ringers get it back. Ryan's team gets it under the basket, and Gasol makes the layup. Bledsoe gives the ball to Towns. Towns gives it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe loses it. Curry gets it. Curry gives it to Redick. Redick can't convert on the layup. Beal goes down the other end. Pulls up for the jumper and can't hit it. Gasol brings it up. Gasol gives it to Curry. Curry got the wide open 3 and can't make it. Curry's off from 3 today. Beal brings it up and gives it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe fakes the 3. Dribbling. Tries to get around Curry. Bledsoe gives it to Cat, who finishes on the easy layup. Curry gets it. Gives it to Redick. The ball goes to Gasol. A step back that does not go in. Gasol should have just hit it right off the bat. Towns gives it to Beal. Beal with a step back 3. Can't go in. Curry gives it a woof, and the 3 goes in. Finally, Curry converts on a contested deep 3. I think that's what he wants from now on. Beal. Spin move, but loses the ball. But he grabs it back and puts it back up. Blocked by Gasol. What a play. Beal is cold now. Redick gives the ball to Curry. Curry gives it to Gasol. Gasol, a fader that can't go in. Towns gives it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe Gets a pick from Towns. Bledsoe. Gives it to Beal. Beal. Turns and puts up an easy layup. Beal finally makes a shot. Curry. Gives it to Gasol. Gasol. Fakes it. Tries to get around Cat. Gasol. Gives it to Curry. Curry. Gives it to Redick. Redick gives it to Curry. Curry. Fakes the three. Gives it to Gasol. Gasol has the post and makes the easy layup. Karl Anthony Towns gives it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe. Trying to get around Curry. Bledsoe gives it. Oh, what a play. Curry gets it. Curry pulls up from deep three-point range and sinks it. 12-8, Ryan Sislin's team is winning. Bledsoe gives it to Towns. Towns gives it to Bledsoe. The ball goes to Beal. Beal gives it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe, a good pass to Towns, who can finish over Curry. The ball goes back to Curry. Curry gets a pick. Curry gives it to Redick. Redick gives it right back. Curry gets around, floater, and goes in. What a play from Stephen Curry, who's having a great tournament. Steph Curry has to hustle back on defense as Eric Bledsoe doesn't hurry it up. A good play, but Curry gets it back. Curry's on fire now. Gasol gives it to Redick, but is intercepted. Karl Anthony Towns gives it to Beal. Beal gives it to Bledsoe, who can't hit the three. Bledsoe probably will not be hitting threes, so his other option is to probably get inside close. Curry brings it up. Curry. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Curry. Contested. Can't make it. He loses his fire, and, well, now Beal's on the break, and he pulls up for three and makes it. A good three from Bradley Beal to get this team back into the game. Curry. Drives, no foul, and a good floater. Curry is taking over this game at the moment. 7 more points until Ryan Sislin's team wins this. Bledsoe fakes it, gives it to Beal. Bledsoe gets it right back, gives it to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. Fakes it, tries to get past Gasol. Drives in, play from Karl Anthony. Curry. Tries to drive, but can't get that. Curry gives it to Gasol. Gasol with a three, and he can convert. 16-12, Ryan's team is winning, and this could be the end for Alex's team unless a good possession comes. Curry's back on fire. Beal trying to get past Redick. A good pass to Bledsoe. Bledsoe gives it to Beal. Beal fakes the three. Cat gives him a pick. Gives it down to Cat for the easy layup. Karl Anthony Towns and Bradley Beal are trying to get this team back into the game. And Bledsoe, well, is just not having a good day. Curry. On fire. Gives the ball to Redick. Redick can sink the three ball, but cannot do it on that possession. The ball goes to Bledsoe, who fumbles with it a bit before he brings it up. Bledsoe gets past Curry and slams. A good play by Eric Bledsoe, who uses his speed to get right around Curry. Curry brings the ball up. A three could end the chance of Alex's team coming back. Curry gives it to Gasol. Gasol works Karl Anthony Towns in the post and misses. The ball goes to Bledsoe. Pulls up from 3 and sinks it. Never mind, that was a one-pointer. So Alex team is only down by 1 as Curry tries to drive in and gives it out to Redick. Redick redeeming himself? Yes, he just did. 18-15, Ryan Sislin's team is up with some good three-point shooting from Redick, Curry, and Gasol. Bledsoe trying to get past Curry. Bledsoe gets a pick from Cat. Bledsoe. A contested jumper that does not go in. This next possession could be the end of this team. As J.J. Redick nails the jumper, that could have been the deciding shot of this game. As Bledsoe brings up the ball, he's hoping that they can get a 3 or just a quick bucket to try to get into this game. Bledsoe can't get past Curry. The ball goes down to Cat. Cat tries to get past Gasol, which he doesn't do. The ball goes to Curry, who pulls up from jumper range, but does not sink it. Bledsoe gives the ball to Cat, who pulls up and sinks it. Cat looking to get his team back into this game. Curry. Curry gives it to Redick. Redick tries to drive in against Beal. Redick gets the ball stolen. Bradley Beal grabs it. Beal on the fast break. Gives it to Bledsoe, who misses the contested layup. A great defensive hustle from Steph Curry. The ball goes to Curry. Curry for game. No good. The ball goes to Beal. Beal goes to the left. Gives it to Towns. Towns gets a pick, but traveling violation goes back to Tyler's team. It goes back to Ryan's team. Ryan's team gives it to Curry. Curry can end the game here, but instead loses the ball. Beal going down the other side. Will he pull it? No. He gives it to Towns for the jumper, who can't convert. Right now, both teams are in a cold streak. Curry hoping to end this game on this play, but some good transition defense stops him in his efforts. Gasol. A fadeaway that goes in. Gasol might have just ended the hopes and dreams of Alex's team here as they bring up the ball for what could be the final time of the game. Bledsoe gives it to Towns. Towns gives it back to Bledsoe. Bledsoe fouled on the layup, but it goes in. Maybe it could be the start of a spark, or it could just have been a goodbye and one. This next possession will decide it. Gasol. Thank you, Anthony. Curry gives it to Redick. Redick for game. No good. Alex team gets the ball back. Beal gives it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe trying to get past Curry. He drives in, and Bledsoe, another bucket. Bledsoe getting past Curry in these final minutes, but it still looks like as if Ryan's team will win this game. As Curry brings it up, gets a pick from Gasol, and Curry gives it to Gasol for the game-winning layup. And that's the game. Ryan Sislin's team and Tyler's team, which Tyler could not be in it, depending on some voting from the managers. Depending on what they think will maybe, make Colin go, but for now, Tyler's in it. Yes. Steph Curry, their whole team contributed a lot to that game. And, yeah. So the finals will happen tomorrow. And I just want to thank everybody for viewing and watching. And tomorrow will be our final day for this tournament. We will have another tournament sometime, maybe towards the end of March. But for now, yeah. Bye and thank you.